first and then go to Leslie. And then we will go through our run a show. So you'll introduce yourself and then you'll go ahead with your minute. So once we get everybody settled in, we'll get started. Because so much is going on, just in politics alone. I'm sure you're all wondering about, just as we get everybody up on the screen, I think we have our full house. Oh, good, we do. So let's get started. Right, we have Gloria. Are you going to bring everybody up, Robin? Ken?
Do it by alphabetical. Herb is first, then Leslie, then Jake. Go ahead.
Well, I know I have Gloria on here, and then I don't. So that's the break with Gloria. Okay, good. So Herb, let's go with you. Timer ready?
Okay. Good afternoon. Thank you all for having me. What makes me a champion of democratic values are, number one, my values are freedom, democracy, truth, and justice. I've demonstrated my commitment to these values and to my country and community throughout my entire life through service. Excuse me. I've worn the uniform of a United States Army officer for 30 years. I've led soldiers in peace and in war. I'm a disabled combat veteran. I was awarded the Bronze Star for my service in Iraq. Excuse me. I continue my service to my community by being an active member of my fraternity, Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. I'm a charter member of my Rotary Club here in New Kent County. I'm a member of my Ruitons Club. I've coached. I've done a host of things. I've volunteered in all kinds of ways here in my community. I've coached AAU basketball. I've coached youth soccer. I've served on the board of directors for a number of community action agencies as well as other nonprofits. Currently, I am on the board of directors and serve as the chair of the board of directors.
Herb, that's time. Sorry, guys.
Look at you, that timer. So Herbie, I'm going to say that being first is hard because we're getting to use our timer, but that was a great hot minute. And you set up. So good for you, Herb. So Herb Jones and CD1, and we also have your primary candidate here. Well, let's get that timer ready. Leslie Mehta. Let's go.
Hi, everybody. So my name is Leslie Mehta, and I am running for the first congressional district of Virginia to flip the seat from red to blue and oust 16-year incumbent Rob Whitman. I'm motivated by service. I've been a lawyer for over 20 years, and I'm proud to have served as the former legal director of the ACLU of Virginia. I'm also a mom who lost her 5-year-old daughter to a severe and rare disease and then channeled that grief back into passing federal legislation co-sponsored by Representative Abigail Spanberger, who has now gone on to endorse my campaign. I'm motivated by the real impacts of investment in public schools. I'm motivated by the need to codify Roe v. Wade and IVF protections into federal law. I'm motivated by common gun sense safety measures. I'm motivated by doing what's right, even when it's difficult, and I'm determined to make a difference for families across the district. I would be so grateful to have you on my team. LeslieMehta.com.
There we go. Awesome. That was a great hot minute. So we're moving on. I mean, let's just say real quickly, CD1, what an area that we've been trying to turn blue now with the redistricting. So Herb, Leslie, thank you. Put your information in the chat and we'll move on to around the globe in Virginia, folks. We're in the Tidewater coastal region with Missy and Jake and CD2. We'll let you introduce yourself. Give yourself one. We're going to go to Jake. So when you're ready, Fennell?
I'm ready.
Let's go, Jake Denton, CD2.
Thank you all very much for having me. I'm Jake Denton from Virginia Beach. I'm a constitutional law and civil rights attorney. The day I decided to run for Congress was the day that I realized the Supreme Court was going to grant Donald Trump's appeal that he's above the law. This argument is a dagger at the heart of our Constitution. In my discrimination and police misconduct cases, I take pride in fighting for the rights of my clients when nobody else will help them. And right now, with my experience, I believe the best way that I can make a difference is by defeating Jen Kagans and turning the 2nd District blue. I first met my wife in 3rd grade at our bus stop, and we live about a mile down the road right now. And we love raising our kids in our hometown. But thinking about our children and their rights, that includes their reproductive rights and their right to vote. That's what motivates me to win this race. So check us out, JakeDentonForCongress.com. If you live in the 2nd, I have your vote. June 18th, save the date, vote for Jake. Let's go.
All right. Good job. Good job. And I just want to remind everybody, thank you, Jake, for that. It's really great to meet you. If everybody can mute themselves that aren't talking, we're getting some kind of little feedback there. And I'm going to mute myself also when I'm not talking. It happens. All right. CD2, down in Virginia, Norfolk area. Missy, let's give you a minute. Go.
Happy Friday Power Lunch. It's great to join you again. I'm Missy Cotter-Smazel, running for Congress here in Virginia's 2nd District. I'm the candidate who will beat Jen Higgins in November. I'm a Navy veteran. I served as a surface warfare officer during Operation Enduring Freedom. I owned and operated a small business in Virginia Beach for over a decade. I run a nonprofit that honors women who served in the military post 9/11. And I currently serve as your Virginia citizen rep to the Chesapeake Bay Commission. I am committed to protecting and defending our abortion and reproductive rights, our voting rights, and our democracy. I am the DCCC Red to Blue candidate that signifies the campaigns that are key to a Democratic majority. And I was the first challenger in the country to earn Hakeem Jeffries' personal endorsement. I'm also endorsed by Planned Parenthood, Emily's List, the National Organization of Women, Giffords PAC, LCV, and over 50 elected officials, including the entire Virginia Congressional Democratic delegation. So thank you to Network Nova. You guys are amazing. Your advocacy in the Commonwealth is great, and I look forward to winning with you in November.
Awesome. Wow, that was one hot minute. So we're around the Virginia again. Thank you so much for representing down in CD2. We've done a lot of work down there. Network Nova's gone to knock doors for Aaron Rouse when he was running, and before you, Elaine Luria. So we're so grateful for Jake and Missy to standing up. Now we're around to CD5, which is another area of the map where we want to see some change. And there's three people in that primary. Today, we're happy to have Gloria Witt with us. So we're going to get that timer ready for Gloria. And Gloria, make sure you're unmuted and ready to go, my friend. We'll give you a chance. There you go. Welcome, Gloria. Go ahead.
Thank you. I'm Gloria Tinsley Witt, born and raised in Amherst, Virginia. I value faith and family, justice, as well as community building. 3 decades of corporate leadership experience, a small business owner, and 4 decades of a community service. What drives me? Our rights and freedoms are under attack. And I wanted to re-energize disappointed voters, particularly African-American men. I've discovered it's a lot of people that's disappointed with politics right now. And so I'm involved with that. What else motivates me is this idea I want to legislate for we the people, and particularly codifying Roe versus Wade. The story I tell is I'm engaged with young people. A woman approached me. She thinks she's going to hell because she's pro-choice. Wrong. We need to codify Roe versus Wade to protect our democracy. Vote for Gloria Witt.
All right, Gloria Witt, thank you for coming in from CD5. Again, there's 3 folks in that primary. What an area that we've been working hard in. So grateful for your time today. Now going around to somebody that doesn't have a primary, but a great story and a great candidate in CD6. We're so honored to have you here. Ken Mitchell, let's give you your hot minute and introduce yourself to this lovely audience.
Thank you. It's great to be here with you on Friday Power Hour today. I'm Ken Mitchell, and I'm running for the 6th Congressional District in the Shenandoah Valley. I'm really inspired to hear from my fellow candidates that they share the same urgency I feel about the election and why it's so important for us to win. It wasn't easy to choose from the prompts given. It was a great list, but I chose the word integrity. To me, integrity is what it's all about. I believe that defending and keeping our democracy is based on the common shared belief that we must always choose to do the right thing for our country and for our fellow Americans. I know it's not always easy to do the right thing, but right now it's the most important thing that we can do. In November, we must vote people with integrity and who are strong enough to do the right things when things get tough. We must reject those who do whatever it takes to stay in power. Our democracy depends upon it. Thank you.
I love it. Thank you for that. Thank you, Ken. And I know, again, out in CD6, what our job is is to make sure that people understand the whole map in Virginia. We really wanted, Network Nova's always wanted to bring everybody together, and I love this room for that. And I'm so excited to have Karen Baker here from CD9, which is huge Southwest red area that she is standing up to run. Your hot minute, Karen. We got you going. Unmute, get ready. You're on camera.
Okay, I'm Karen Baker. I'm running for the 9th Congressional District, a district that is larger than the state of Virginia. Excuse me, that's true too. Larger than the state of New Jersey and about a third of the state of Virginia. It's very red. My opponent has had 7 terms and he's done nothing for the district. My word today is, and my word every day is service. I gave 30 years of service to the federal government as a lawyer and a judge. I've given my time and my whole life to service, also as a nurse in a small rural hospital. What I want to do is share with my district that you can do something. There's a lot of disappointed voters, a lot of voters who think that nothing will do any good. Of course, they've had this man here for 14 years who's done nothing. But I want to show them that I will work for them and we can do this. We can make change. And if we get out and vote, we'll do it.